Alright guys, I am back with my review of WWE's Battleground 2013. I did take notes on this show, however, I'm still going to cut the recording because I am afraid that I will fall asleep if I just sit here and talk about this whole fucking show. It was so boring. This entire pay-per-view was just boring as hell. I have no idea how I even got through this. So yeah, starting with the pre-show, you got Miz, Titus O'Neil, and Tensai as the team of experts. Sandow versus Dolph Ziggler. This was a good match. Dolph wins with the zigzag. The Los Matadores Bull is hitting on Renee Young backstage. Edge and Lita win the power couple poll. They were up against Triple H and Stephanie, Booker T and Sharmell, and Randy Savage and Miss Elizabeth, but Edge and Lita won. The first match is Del Rio versus RVD for the world title, a Battleground hardcore rules match. It's just a hardcore match, there was nothing different. They used some chairs, ladders, trash cans. And at one point Del Rio is holding a trash can and he jumps off the top rope and he just holds it, waiting for RVD to dropkick him. Looked like shit. What else happens here? Del Rio gets RVD in the arm breaker. Ricardo runs in with the bucket. He starts hitting Del Rio. Del Rio kicks him in the head. RVD hits a baseball slide into the ladder, which hits Del Rio. So Del Rio's on the outside with the ladder on top of him. RVD hits the frog splash off the apron onto the ladder. That was a cool spot. RVD misses the Van Terminator, and Del Rio hits him with a drop toe hold onto the chair. RVD's arm gets stuck in the chair, so Del Rio just starts kicking it, and then he puts him in the arm breaker, and RVD taps out. So Del Rio gets the win here. Then it's the Real Americans versus Santino and Khali. And the Real Americans just take off and start running towards the ring. Then they throw their flags into the ring. And then they just run in and grab the flags. I guess this is what they do now. And I think Michael Cole mentioned Vampiro. At least that's what I heard. But when Santino's doing his kip-up thing where he falls and he can't do it, pretty sure Michael Cole said something about Vampiro. And I do like how he's mentioned Giant Gonzalez when talking about the Los Matadores Bull. That is pretty cool. Swagger rips up a Cobra, and Cesaro grabs another Cobra and throws it into the crowd. And Michael Cole says, the Cobra's been, whatever. They can't even pretend to care about this shit. And they did mention that Cesaro hit the big swing on Brodus Clay. I think they said main event. I would like to see that actually. But Cesaro hits the big swing on Khali, gets the win. And that was pretty much it. I guess Natalya's no longer with Khali. Maybe they thought, hey, we got Total Divas. She's with Tyson Kidd. It would look stupid to have her come out with Khali still. But I know for a fact that she still came out with Khali for at least the first 2 weeks, if not 3, of Total Divas. So this must have been a recent change. And then we get Curtis Axel versus R-Truth for the Intercontinental title. Axel hits the neckbreaker move for the win. This match got way too much time and was just insanely boring. I almost fell asleep watching this match, and there was one point where I thought maybe I should just go to bed. I can't take any more of this. Then we get Brie Bella versus AJ with Tamina. And Tamina goes after Nikki Bella. She tries to choke her to death or something, and it looked really bad. But this distracts Brie Bella, and while she's trying to check on her sister, AJ rolls her up, gets the win. Cody Rhodes and Goldust with Dusty Rhodes versus Rollins and Reigns with Ambrose. This was alright. Dusty hits Ambrose with the bionic elbow on the outside, and Goldust goes after Roman Reigns. Cody's in the ring with Seth Rollins, hits Crossroads, gets the win, so they get their jobs back. And like I said in my predictions video, I'm sure they're going to do something with Triple H torturing them every week, putting them in handicap matches and things like that. The locker room and the trainers come out to celebrate with them. And I had an idea, and I was thinking this might happen when I was watching the match, that Goldust would turn on Cody Rhodes. And he had some deal worked out with Triple H where if he screws Cody over, he will get his job back. I thought maybe they would go in that direction, but they didn't. Brad Maddox says Vince McMahon and Triple H had to leave during a pay-per-view, so they left the show in his hands, and he asked Vicky to help him, and she just laughs at him. Bray Wyatt versus Kofi Kingston. There was a cool spot in this match where Bray Wyatt's doing his thing in the corner where he just bends over backwards, but this time he goes all the way over, and he starts doing the crab walk like the Exorcist movie, the Exorcist stair scene. Shit was crazy looking. Very cool. Bray hits the Sister Abigail for the win. And afterwards, the family lays out Kofi. They beat him up some more, and Bray cuts another weird promo. Match was alright, actually, and I think the crowd was pretty into it. Then we get Ryback versus CM Punk. This match, I don't know which match was worse. This or Curtis Axel versus R-Truth. I gotta say Curtis Axel versus R-Truth, but this match was so fucking boring. It was terrible. I would say this is like 1.5 stars or 2 stars at the most. Heyman grabs a kendo stick, but the ref sees it. While the ref is yelling at Heyman, Punk low blows Ryback and gets the win. No Anaconda Vice, no GTS. He kicks him in the balls, pins him. It's over. Very lame, very boring. Then the pay-per-view goes down for about 5 minutes. And then it's Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton for the WWE title. A cool spot in this match was Daniel Bryan doing the running drop kick into the corner. He hit Orton about 4 times, and then Orton falls down. He runs and kicks him in the face. Crowd went nuts for that. Bryan gets him in the yes lock, and Big Show comes out. I knew this shit would happen. I just didn't think it would be this lame. So Big Show comes out, he pulls out the referee, and then he knocks out Bryan. And Maddox comes out and he sends down referee Scott Armstrong, the one that was fired. He sends him down to the ring, and he's in there. Orton covers Daniel Bryan, and Scott Armstrong is making the count. Big Show pulls him out and knocks him out. Then he gets in the ring. Orton's yelling at him. He knocks out Orton. So I'm thinking, okay, what's going to happen? Is he going to put Daniel Bryan on top of him? Something. Nothing! Nothing happened! Big Show just freaks out and starts yelling and climbing the turnbuckle. And the show ends. I couldn't believe it. The match was okay. I didn't even think it was that great, but it was a decent match. And then Big Show came out, and I was like, oh, this is predictable. But nothing happened. I mean, I expected something. A winner. But I guess on Monday Night Raw, they're still going to do this whole thing with Triple H saying that he's moving into Big Show's house, I guess, because he owns it now. And there's still no WWE champion. So this pay-per-view was a complete waste of time. Nothing happened on this show. The only thing, I guess, was the Goldust Cody Rhodes stuff, storyline-wise. That is the only thing that happened here. Punk got his revenge on Ryback. There's still no WWE champion. Big Show is still pissing Triple H off. He's still going to cry. And that was about it. Nothing really important happened here. This was a complete filler show. I felt like I wasted my time watching this. And it was so boring. I really thought maybe I should go get some Red Bulls because this one was brutal. But anyways, that's my review of Battleground 2013. Hope you guys liked the video. Leave your thoughts on the show in the comments if you watched it. I'm sure most people didn't even give a shit about this card to actually try to watch this one for free even. But leave your thoughts on this show in the comments, and thanks for watching.